Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Rico back at it again. Welcome to another edition of the Rico Report, brought to you by none other than the Buffalo Fanatics. Y'all see what it is. It's the Rico Report. Welcome to another show. It's going to be a good one, man. It's game week. It is game week. This is what we've been waiting for a long ass time, right? Normally, as typical Bills fans, our season is done early. We're done. We're finito. We're waiting and we're watching. It's an extra long season. It's been a shorter one. We've gone into the playoffs, a few times now. So the offseason, as though it's long, but it's a little shorter for us these times, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Big show tonight. We've got a big shout out to give to our Bing squad. Bing, biggity, Bing. My Bings is in the building right now. I see my man Collins in the building. Arizona Joe. What up, Arizona Joe? What's happening? Dawn Keith, my lady. Always showing love. King Thriller. I see my man Michael's in the building. Let's go. What's happening? CR. Buff Barrier. Sergio Chavez. My man Bobby Ray's in the building. My man call me DJ Rico. Wicked. You know how it is, man. Folks, welcome to another edition of the Rico Report, and we are live. Let's go. Let's do this, man. First and foremost, I know a lot of the Americanos, my American folks, have already sent their kids off to school. I think you guys started school like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm not even sure. You guys started mad early. For Canadians, we sent our kids off to school. Today was the first day. So shout out to the Canadians in this thing that sent their kids off to school, that you guys were boo-hoo-hooing because it's your first time. Your little one is going to grade 1 and leaving the house and all that stuff. You know how it is. So salute to y'all that do have the children that are sent to school. Hope they have a great year. The same way that we're going to have a great season with the Bills. Let's go, man. You know how it is. So, folks, welcome to the show. If you guys haven't set up your situation yet, where you're like, man, where am I going to watch these games this year? All right, I got streaming sites I can hit up, but man, that thing lags. It's never the same. It's not good. I got to go to a restaurant, or I'm going straight to the game. Even if you're going to the game, even better. But for those that are sitting at home, listen, man, right here, the BFPN.com. Hit that up. And then you want to go to DAZN. DAZN is where it's at. I'm telling you right now, 20 beans a month and it's got you, fam. And you get a nice connection when it comes to the BFPN. I'm just saying, jump on that. I'm trying to help y'all out. So let's get to it, man. Folks, have you seen the power rankings that came out? The Buffalo Bills, I mean, as we knew it was going to happen, the Buffalo Bills are sitting at a top 10 team. Sitting on a top 10 team. I like that. By the way, shout out to my man's Hanging. He said, shout out to Rico, man, going through a rough time and always come to the Buffalo Fanatics for a pickup and for a getaway. Listen, let me give my man. Oh, shoot. Let me get it up there. Let me give my man some horns, man. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Whatever tough times you're going through, man, it'll pass. Let's get through it together. So salute. Everybody show love to my man Hanging. Trying to let him hang in there. He's got to hang in there, man, for real. So, folks, let's go, man. We are a top 10 team. Not only are we a top 10 team, we are a top 5 team. I mean, there's only 2 teams ahead of us, really. Tampa Bay, they won the damn thing. And you got KC, they lost the damn thing. And then we are a close team. We're very, very close to taking that next step to get into the Super Bowl. I truly believe it. I think it's one of those situations where we're just a couple bounces away, a couple, impact players away to really push us over the edge. And I think that we may have gotten that impact player or 2, right? So maybe it's the return of Starla Tulele. Maybe that is the difference. Who knows? We're gonna find out. By the way, salute to DJ Ab Cool says, "Yo, Colts got placed pretty low. Feels sad." Um, you can't go too much by these rankings, man. Every year is different, but it is nice to see that. I mean, the powers that be know what's really good when it comes to the Bills, and the Bills rightfully so, should be a top 10 team. I'm just saying, man. By the way, Don Keith is just breaking news right now. She says, "Yo, Bobby Hart signed with the Finns practice squad." My man Kevin's gonna love that one. My man Papa Peck is gonna love that one. So, folks, let's get to it, man. We are a top 10 team, top 5 team, and we are destined for great things. There are some things that I do want to talk about, though, before I get into my notes, because it just came to the top of my head. Last week, we were talking about predictions, the schedule, and who I think that we might lose to, and realistically, who will run through. And I said that we'd go between 13-4 and 14-3. I haggled back and forth, right? I strongly feel 14-3, but 13-4 is very real, right? We can go back and win 13 games once again, depending on what we do in the last game, whether it's a game that we need, whether it's a game that we don't need, all depending. So that's where that 14-3, 13-4 comes in. However, there are some folks that have an issue with people saying, "Hey, how is it possible that you guys say that we're a Super Bowl winning team and we can win this thing and we can do it all? We can go right to the end." But yet you have us losing to all the competitive teams like Kansas City, Tennessee, Tampa Bay. If we're losing to all those 3 teams, like, how do you have us winning the Super Bowl? It's called being realistic. Things happen during the season, and things get turned up when it comes down to playoff time. So, like, forget what you know when it comes to regular season. Playoff is a different ballgame. But I can understand what people are talking about. By the way, salute to my man Pierre putting it down. I can totally understand where people were like, "Whoa, so you have us losing to these teams, and then you say we're going to the Super Bowl." I mean, well, let's be real. Are we going 20-0? Is it likely to go 20-0? Do you know the last team that went undefeated? That was back in the 70s, and it wasn't a full freaking schedule. Not even a 16-game schedule. So 13 game schedule. Let's cut it out. Like, for us to go 20-0, come on, man. And this game is just too wild for a team to go 20-0. I mean, we had the Steelers went 11-0 with that cupcake schedule until they faced the Bills, and then they just went on a slide. They went on a slide, right? So I'm just saying, it's not unreal for us to say that the Bills can still win the Super Bowl, but still lose a couple games. I mean, look at the Giants from 07. Then they back into the playoffs at 8-8, or was it 9-7? One of those two. Come on, man. Like, for us, there's some Bills fans that are out there that are just not realistic. Be realistic. We still have an opportunity to win the damn Super Bowl just because we lose a couple games to tough teams. Man, y'all need to stop, man. For real. I've been reading a lot of this stuff on Twitter, bro. I took a chill pill on Twitter this week. I haven't been posting as often because I'm just watching the tomfoolery. I wasn't about to use that word. I've been watching the tomfoolery on that damn site. Sometimes you just gotta take a pause and just, focus on other things, man. Because once that season starts, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. But you know what it is, man. People just freak out for no damn reason, man. They freak out. By the way, Sergio Chavez, what's happening, my man? So 13-4 is real. We lose to KC or Tampa or even New England at their home, and another random one. And that random one is usually a game that we had no business losing. You know how it is. Everybody goes through that one game where, like, what? How'd they lose that game? Whether injury happened or whatever the case is, it just happens. But he says, "I think we lose another due to COVID unavailability, but we will plow through the playoffs." We don't really discuss this COVID unavailability, as my man Sergio Chavez so well put it. By the way, Pierre Kingpin says 17-0, baby. If y'all agree, hit that like. Smash that like. If you guys feel that we're going 17-0. I mean, Pierre says we're going 17. He's been doing this for the last 3 to 4 years. Every time we do a record prediction, we start going through team one by one. And I go, after the 5th game, I'm like, okay, I see what we're doing. We're going undefeated, aren't we? You damn right we are. So here we are, right? For those that are like, for those that are just like Pierre that say we're going 17-0. Hey, salute to you guys. By the way, Big Nate, I see you, Nate. Standing Rico's back. Standing Rico's been here for a minute, man. I ordered my chair, I ordered my table. But it's not going to come in a while because I had to order a small enough table to fit in my little podcast room that doesn't make me feel confined, right? So it's got to be just right. And it's got outlets in the damn thing. So we're gonna wait it out till it gets here. You know what I mean? I gotta do big, man. If I'm gonna do a podcast room, I gotta do the podcast room the way it's supposed to be done. Now, folks, I'm not sure if you guys have realized it, but we have named our captains. Are you guys familiar with who our captains are? I'm not sure if you guys know, but I will say this. I'm very impressed with who we chose as captains, and there's a new face as captain, and that is Mr. Diggs. Mr. Diggs is going to be leading the way as one of our captains, our newbie captains. And I'm here for that type of news. It's always refreshing to have a guy that's not been a captain, not known to be a captain, but teammates nominate him as a captain. That's a badge of honor that most people should wear proudly. If some of y'all have played ball and you guys have been fortunate enough to be a captain, there's a little something that goes with that C, that patch, that little C on the chest. It means something, man. It means that these guys look up to you. They're looking at you. They're looking at you to step up and make something happen. And the fact that you have one of our elite players that hasn't been a captain on this team and now is a captain, who knows where? I mean, we already know his game is elite. Who knows where this little C takes his game, because he knows that these guys, young guys, are watching. And that little C on that chest means everything, right? Josh Allen, that C on that chest, boy, that boy came out to play. So the same thing is going to be happening for our guy, Stephon Diggs, and I'm all for it. So let's go through the list of our captains. I captain for our guys on the Bills. So we have Tyler Matakevich, special teams ace. Tyler Matakevich is going to be one of our captains. Tywan Jones, another captain on the squad. I'm liking that. I'm very pleased by that. It's showing that we have some importance on the special teams. Let's go again. Let's keep going with the special teams. Then you have Reed Ferguson, the freshly returned from the parking lot. Reed Ferguson is going to be manning that captain spot on the special teams. That's always nice, man. You're a long snapper. You know what I'm saying? Newly, freshly paid long snapper on top of that is going to be one of your captains. It's great. So Tywan Jones, rounded up by Tyler Matakevich and Reed Ferguson as your captains. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball. Tremaine Edmonds, captain. Mr. Dreadlock himself, Mr. Predator himself is going to be a captain leading the way on the defense. The young buck. What is he, like 23, 24, turning 24? Still a young dude, man. It's unreal. And he's going to be captaining this team. So salute to our guy, Tremaine Edmonds. And then we rounded up by Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer, the two beasts in the backfield that are holding it down. So it's going to be nice to have that. And then, long story short, you guys already know what it is. And it's your boy, Josh Allen. Josh Allen rounds it out as the general, the captain. If you guys have not gotten your general t-shirts yet, salute to you who have. And those that haven't, it's all good. You still got time to get your tees. Go to buffalogo.com. Just go and check out the Buffalo Fanatics page, and you're going to see everything that you need to see with that general t-shirt. I haven't got mine yet, but I know it's coming soon. So I'm waiting for mine to come through. So let's go. So folks, the captains are set. You got leaders amongst men that are going to be leading this team. So how lovely is it? So what is it? Tremaine is only 23? Holy, I said 22 and 24. Golly, he's only 23 years old. Thank you, Sean Smith. I see you, kid. So salute to my man, Tremaine, only 23, captain in the squad, man. So you got him leading the linebackers. You got the special teams ace dudes that are there. You got Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs on the offensive side of the ball. Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde. Yo, you can't go wrong with that. You really can't. So salute to coach, salute to management that saw these guys are the best fit to lead this team. This could be a special year. So put your guys there for them to do what they're supposed to do. It is a badge, man. So you gotta get that. My man Jeffrey Danger says, yo, my badge got to turn a different color soon. Got to check my dirty date. Got my fanatic going. I love it. I love it, Jeffrey Danger. I like that, man. So folks, let's get right into the nitty gritty, man. We got a big game coming. Big game coming this week. Huge game, right? The season starts off on Thursday. I've been so invested just in these Bills. I don't even know who the hell's playing this Thursday. Somebody give me something of who's playing this Thursday. Let me know, because I'm looking forward to it. And I told you guys I wasn't playing around. I got my TV. My TV came in. That 82-inch beast is there. Problem is, these Samsungs problems connecting to the Wi-Fi and this, that. Yo, don't mess with me, man. I'm trying to watch my game in peace. Come this Sunday, stop playing with me, Samsung. We gotta fix that up. But yeah, my 82-incher is ready. I don't know if you guys are ready for. I don't know how you guys are gonna be watching your game, but be ready, boy, because this game is gonna be lit. This game is gonna be lit. Now it's not gonna be easy. A lot of people think we're gonna walk through these Steelers. It's a big challenge to start the week off. It's a big challenge to start your season off. 1-0 always feels good to just get the monkey off your back and get, all right, we got this. 1-0. Starting 0-1, it hurts. It hits different when you're 0-1. I know it's just one game, but it's always good to start fast, right? And this is the best way I can explain it. I gotta give a salute. I gotta give a shout out to Antoine Williams. What up, Antoine? Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. Diggs is also highly respected around the league. You absolutely right, he is. He 100% is, man. When you're a top dog in the league, you are highly respected. Now, I think it was I saw footage. I saw footage of this. I don't know what is with these people that want to fight in stadiums. And I hate to break it to you, but people that are on the upper level usually have the advantage because they're swinging down, right? If you're coming up, you got to be careful, especially if you're not ready for it. If you're not ready for it, then sit your ass down. You're not ready for that. So one dude was talking trash, and I'm gonna get to where I need to get to. One dude was beaking his gums, right? Just bumping his gums. And this guy was just sitting there minding his business. And Buddy was on the bottom step. He started coming towards him. Now, before I get there, I think it was Bomani Jones. Somebody gave him a story. He says, I got in a fight once, and Buddy hit me first. And I went down like a sack of rice, right? And I remember, and to this day, I said, if I ever get in a fight, never be the person that's retaliating and getting punched. Be the first one to make that hit happen. So back to that stadium, this dude was walking up. The guy that was sitting down minding his business didn't even give the other dude an opportunity to even say another word. Put him down, knock his ass out, done. And I say this because starting your season 0-1 just hits different. It doesn't look good in the standings. You know what I'm saying? 0-1, you lost to. We can't have that. We got to come out there and do not let the Steelers hit first. We're the home team. We've got to hit first, and then y'all can ask all the questions afterwards because I'm the one that's going to be talking first. I'll tell you exactly what happened. My man, when he wakes up, y'all can talk about it, right? So the Steelers can talk about what happened in the game, all that stuff after when they go look at the film and see, oh, shoot, man, we went 0-1 because X, Y, and Z. We cannot be that team. Hit first no matter what. I don't care what you say. You the minute you get into my space, it's over with. Don't be the person that gets knocked down and you trying to tussle. Hit first. And we have to be that team that hits first. So I bring this up because the Steelers is going to present some challenges. They're going to present some challenges, right? Now, before we get into that preview, every team has to lock down. What's going on, my man, Scott Blakely? What's happening, man? My man from Chi-Town, Scotty. Every team has to lock 4 players. I don't know if you guys already know this, but we've already locked our 4 players. 4 practice squad players we've locked. To me, that tells me those are the people that we feel we have. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not really word, but like we see value in these guys. We don't want somebody else scooping these guys away from us. So the 4 guys that we put on our locked practice squad player, we locked them in that nobody can touch them, is Jack Anderson. I'm surprised by that, actually. I'm very surprised by that. We locked up Jack Anderson. We said, nope, he's ours. You can touch anybody else on that practice squad, not these 4 guys. One of the 4 is Jack Anderson. The other one, Brandon Bryant. We want some defensive tackle depth. I feel as though, Scott Blakely, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. We have to mother effing hit first. Scott Blakely knows what it is, man. He's from Chi-Town. He don't play it around. He knows about that city, right? So clap first. But Brandon Bryant, Jack Anderson, guard Jamil Douglas, surprised by that one. Guard Jamil Douglas. And last but not least, we like Cam Lewis. Cam Lewis, I like Cam Lewis, man. Feisty Cam Lewis. And I feel that the team has love for Cam Lewis. So I can understand why they locked him up. Surprised by the Jack Anderson one, surprised by Jamil Douglas, but Jack Anderson I could understand because they brought him to the squad. They drafted him, right? So they want to make sure that we hold on to the guys that we drafted. We see a future with these guys. So let's just see what they're made of. Okay, so we got 4 guys locked up. So the rest, you guys are up for grabs. You guys can do what you want with them. By the way, shout out to my man Sean Smith. Sean Smith comes with a super chat. I appreciate super chats. For those that want to get my attention and you guys have questions, concerns, comments, you don't agree with what I'm saying, get my attention. Super chat it. That's how we get down. Sean Smith, I'm a Bills fan in Pittsburgh. Ooh, that's the best kind. When you were in enemy territory and you're repping that red, white, and blue. I love it. So I'm a Bills fan in Pittsburgh. He says, we aren't going 0-1, and me and my dog will be wearing our jerseys on Sunday and Monday on enemy ground. And that's how it should be. Wear your jerseys loud and proud. I'll tell you that right now, man. That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. Anybody that's in Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania, y'all better represent that red, white, and blue. If you out there, man, you better do it. And don't be sitting there fighting in the stands or fighting at the bar if you're watching, you know what I'm saying, on enemy territory. Don't be doing that. Just take your victory and walk on home. You feel me? So we gotta that's Sean, you gotta do it to him, man. You gotta wear that and wear it proud. All right. So we've locked up those players. So now we're getting into impact players. Folks, we got to get into that chatter because there are some impact players that are becoming from the Bills. And I'm gonna start from the Steelers side. The game day Steelers impact players. And let's start with the obvious. Big Ben Roethlisberger. Let's keep it real. Ben is pushing 40. If he's not 40 now, he's pushing it very closely. And Big Ben has got a sour taste in his mouth, right? They came out on fire last year, right? They started the season 11-0, doing their thing, and then they met the Bills, right? They lost to us 26-15. That pick 6 is a hurtful one. He's gonna remember that. Teron Johnson jumps in front and he's gone. And that's what pretty much sealed the game, sealed the victory. So he's got a terrible taste in his mouth. I'm sorry. He's got Buffalo D all up in his all up on his taste buds. You feel me? And I apologize, but that's what it is. That Buffalo defense came through. That Buffalo D was all up in his taste buds. He's tasting that right now. Sorry, Big Ben. But we had to put the big defense on you. The big D was all up in your face. I apologize. Actually, I don't. You feel me? So I'm just saying he is not in a very, he's not in a happy position right now. Not only that, his last bout was against the Browns and it was a shootout. What did they lose? What, 48-37? Right? Shootout. And you lose to the Browns, a division foe. He's not well right now. So he is going to try to get comeback. You know what I'm saying? You lose a big game in your final game, and on top of that, you're playing a team that's on the rise, right? And people have compared you to this young up-and-coming quarterback in Josh Allen. I'm telling you, Big Ben is not going to be playing around. Now, what is not on Big Ben's side is that O-line. That O-line is a little suspect. You know what I'm saying? You lose Pouncey. You know what I'm saying? You lose a few guys on that squad that's not the same. So it's gonna be different. You want to come say what's up or no? No, I'm good. They like standing Rico standing. They seem to love it. So yeah, we gotta chill out. And he's got to chill out because right now at the end of the day, that Buffalo offense is on the rise, man. There's no stopping us. So Big Ben he knows what he's up against. So he's gonna be a very impactful player. And it is our job to shut him down. Don't let him get started. All right. That's impact player number 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 2, Najee Harris. Now, most people are going to say, what are you talking about? The freaking rookie running back? Yes, the rookie running back. He's the one that's going to give this Steelers offense a spark. He could run. You guys saw him at Alabama. That boy doesn't play around, man. He will hurdle you in no time. Jordan Poyer is already well aware of what Najee Harris can do. And Najee Harris, first-round draft pick, I think he was a first-round draft pick. He was a first-round draft pick. And a lot of times people had him coming to the Bills, right? Oh, shoot. We might we might have some with Najee Harris coming to the Bills. Could you imagine Najee and Josh Allen and all that? He can catch out of the backfield. He can this, that, and the third. Here we are. He's on the Steelers now. The Steelers desperately needed a running back. They got rid of Connor. They don't have anybody. I'm saying the last time there was a relevant running back there was Connor, and before that, Le'Veon Bell. So I'm just saying there's going to be a spark, but like I said, also there's something in working against that Steelers offense, and that's the O-line. The O-line is not trash, but they're not a strong point. They're not a strong suit. So Najee Harris, a good running back, will set up even if they have a poor line. Look at Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders never had an amazing line. But when you're a great running back, you got great vision, you can set your blocks up. And when you're setting your blocks up, you're really setting up your defender. You're making them you're pushing the envelope, you're pushing the sideline so you can kind of cut back inside, all those things. You set your blocks up. So Najee, very much like Devin Singletary, they set their blocks up very well. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Najee Harris. I like him. I just don't like him against us, right? So I don't want him doing anything. Salute to my man Demetri Parker, my man Rico in the house. I see you, kid, in the house. I got you, my guy. So Najee Harris, if you guys picked him up in fantasy, it's 50-50. Either he's gonna blow, he's gonna be nice, or he's just gonna have a rookie year. Just not gonna be great. So we're gonna find out what's really good with him. By the way, shout out to my man King Thriller. What up, King Thriller? He says, yo, they didn't have a run game just like us, and they went after a steal and Najee. I'm hoping we match up on how Mortar played during the preseason. Let's bring that defensive energy into the regular season. I'm with you wholeheartedly. My man Namdi. What's up, Nandi? My Nigerian brother. What's happening, man? I hope our run defense has improved because CEH hurt us and people are saying Harris is better. That's why I put him as an impact player. If somebody's going to tell me that he's not an impact player, y'all tripping. Like, he's going to be a spark on that team. Matt Soda, a spark. Oh, shit. Matt Soda does not agree with me. He says a spark. What's going to spark is the home crowd. Okay. And it's going to turn into an inferno. Can't. Shout out to my man, Matt Soda. I hear you, my man. I'm just saying there always needs a spark on a squad. And I think Najee Harris is going to be able to give them that because they never had that. They had it in the air. Chase Claypool, Deontay Johnson. You feel me? They got Pat Freiermuth, Eric Ebron. So you know they're going to be throwing the rock. But they didn't have a run game as strong. So we're going to see what's happening with how that goes down. All right. So there's another one. So last but not least, who do you think my impact player is going to be on this defense? It's the Steel. I just gave it away. It's a Steelers player on the defense. Who is it going to be? Talk to me. Game day Steelers impact players. I gave you Ben Roethlisberger. I gave you Najee Harris. I got one more. Who's with me? It's King 3. It's really scary how loud the Mafia is going to be. Oh, hell yeah, it's going to be. My man Barry Cumberbatch. What's happening, my island brother? He says, yeah, I just need that run D not to take plays off. I'm with you. Fam, I am with you. Joe Hayden? Nah. Bills Mafia? Nah, not Joe Hayden. Someone said TJ Watt. Nah, not TJ Watt. Yes, somebody said it. My man hanging with Mr. Coop. You know what it is, man. So hanging, it's Minkah Fitzpatrick. Now, you guys, I know you know who he is. He was an impact player for the Dolphins. He cried and whined his way out of Miami. Don't know how he did it, and I don't know how they let his ass walk. But he was a problem for Miami Dolphins. Mr. Clayton says, yo, I would draft Najee Harris, but CBS Fantasy Sports is tripping right now. I bet they are. Let me tell you, man, Minkah Fitzpatrick is not a joke. Let me tell you, Minkah is a two-time All-Pro. But he's been in the league, 4 years? 3 years, 4 years? Two-time All-Pro, two-time Pro Bowler. He's got 11 career interceptions. Fam, the guy is I don't want to compare him to Hall of Famer, but Troy Polamalu, you might have your replacement in Minkah Fitzpatrick. So we, as an offensive team, a team that is a second ranked scoring offense, we can't be willy-nilly with the ball, right? He didn't pose a threat to us the year before because we do have a smart quarterback. But if we get caught lacking, We get caught lacking, it's a wrap. You know he's gonna take one back, and he's a pick six monster, so we got to watch for him. So Minka, although he's a solid player, those are the impact players that we must watch for because they can turn a game around. One turnover can really turn the thing around. Go ask Ben Roethlisberger that. Go ask my man Lamar Jackson. Those turnovers turned into points, turns everything around. So we'll see how that plays out. Now, some people might say, "Well, why didn't you put TJ Watt up there? Why? What you trying to say?" And honestly, TJ Watt is a player, but TJ Watt was playing lights out last year. But somebody turn out the lights. Do light a candle. You guys don't know about that because you guys are too young to know about that. Wifey knows that song. But anyway, he was lights out until Darrell Williams was like, turn out the lights. Teddy P's in this bitch, man. So I'm gonna just say this: if we have Darrell Williams in prime shape, ready to roll, man, whether TJ's in the game or not, lights out, my man. You're not gonna be impactful like you think you're gonna be. You feel me? So I'm just putting it out there for y'all. I'm just putting it out there. By the way, shout out to each and every one of you guys tuned in on a Tuesday evening. We have 181 people watching right now. Do me a favor. You see that little thumb? I think it's like at the bottom left or maybe the bottom right or something like that. Tap it. Just tap it real quick. And that allows the likes to go up and allows other people to see what's everybody liking this video for, and they check out what the Bills are doing. And I'm your host. This is the Rico Report. I'm Rico, and I'm giving you the goods. You feel me? So let's go. Smash that like for your boy, and don't forget to subscribe. We are less than 100 people away. I think we're at 80. We need 80 people to subscribe to the channel, and we are going to be at 20,000 subscribers. Let me tell you something. We started this thing late 2017. Right before 2018. We've been going at this, man, heavy. And we are at 20K. It is a big accomplishment, and we need you to help out. So let's try to get this thing up there. And for those that knew exactly who I was talking about when I said, turn out the lights. Boom, boom. Light. If you guys know that song, man, salute. Give that thumbs down. Listen, don't even give that thumbs out. Give that thumbs up. Give that thumbs up. Because I'm an old school guy. I like that type of soul type of music, man. You know how it is. Teddy Pendergrass, nobody knows that. Anyway, right back to it. So listen, man. I got to give a respect to Steel Cut. Says, much respect to Bills Mafia from the Steel Cut and Steeler Nation. First time listening. I'm just hoping we can be competitive with y'all. Good luck to you guys, Steeler Nation, and we will be there too, man. Listen, a lot of respect for the Steelers. Nobody can say boo-hoo to that. A lot of respect for the Steelers. It's a team that I've been watching for a while, and I respect the hell out of them, but just not against our team. Just not against our team, man. We have your number 2 times in a row now. I mean, I'm Bucky Hodges or whoever the Hodges was throwing the rock for you guys, and who's that other bum that was throwing the ball for you guys? It just wasn't happening. And then Roethlisberger came through last year, and then pick 6 ruined it for y'all. But mad respect for the Steelers, and we're gonna see how it goes, man. So salute to my man Steel Cut. I see you, kid, and salute to my man Dimitri Parker. Wow. Bing, biggity, bing. Welcome to the Bing Squad, Dimitri Parker. Let's go, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate the love. And we going to keep it coming. Folks, the season is around the corner. I want my bell to be destroyed. I need this bell to, like, when I tap it, it don't tap no more. And wifey's just going to have to get me a couple other bells. Because I'm going to tell you, I want to ring this motherfucker. Oh, you got me cussing. I didn't want to cuss. I said I'm trying to chill on the cussing. Y'all got me excited. So salute to my guy, Dimitri Parker. Let's go. So, folks, my man said, Rico, hit him with the sexual chocolate. Sexual chocolate. He steps on the sexual chocolate. Listen, I'm going to stop right now. Let me stop. James Cortez, he says, Bills winning Super Bowl and beating Steelers and Titans and the Chiefs in regular season or in the AFC Championship. Hold on. So are we going undefeated? Is that what you're telling me? Are we going undefeated? We still got to play Tampa. We still got to play the Saints. I'm saying we got some good teams we're gonna play. You feel me? You got some good teams we're gonna play. We're gonna find out. We'll find out exactly where we'll be. So here we are. No, Sergio Chavez. Listen, I ain't doing it. I slipped up there. I slipped up. You guys tried to bring me back on that. I don't want to do that. So, folks, I hit you guys with the game day Steelers impact players Let's hit them with the game day Bills impact players. The game day Bills impact players. Who do you think is on my list? Who are we talking about as the game day Bills players? Hit me. Talk to me, man. Hold on. I didn't read your bet. What's your bet? My man. Hold on. Let me go back because my man tried to set me up with a bet and I clicked on it, but then I got excited. I got it. I get that way. Hold on. My man, Truth to Heart says, "Yo, Rico, are you trying to have a friendly bet? Najee Harris over under 85 all-purpose yards." I say under. Ooh, 85 yards over under against our defense in the first week. That's a tough one because, all right, so 67 yards. If he gets that, that's all right. 60 yards, and then plus, you know what I mean, a couple, you know what I mean, tosses out to the sideline for a little screenplay. 85 yards all-purpose yards. Yo, honestly, oh, that's a tough one. Let me hit you back on that one. I'm not sure about that one. You try to get me on that one. I'm not sure about that. So, my man, Demetri Parker says, "Yo, Rico, your show is nice and fun and funny. Let's effing go." I appreciate you, man. I try to bring something completely different than what other Bills content creators are doing. Ain't nobody singing. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, making, you know what I'm saying, inappropriate jokes like I do. You know how I do. I'm all over the place, man. But I try to keep it light, try to keep it fun. I try to keep y'all hype, man. That's my job. You feel me? So let's keep it rocking, man. So we got over 200 people rocking on a Tuesday evening. Let's keep this shit going, folks. All right. Game day Bills players. Who you got? Tell me who you guys are rocking with as a game day. Let me give you the first one. I'm gonna give you guys the first one. All right. For me, who did I write down? I put the pass rush. Right? And everyone's like, well, pass rush. Of course, it's gonna be the pass rush. Hold on. More specifically, Star Lotulelei. And there's a reason I put Star Lotulelei as the game day Bills impact player because we haven't had him all season long, right? We saw how we were rotating guys inside and out, right? Butler, Jefferson, Phillips, freaking Ed Oliver. I mean, we were flipping everybody all over the place, right? We never really had a dude just, you know what I'm saying, really stay and be the one tech. It was just everybody moved all over the place. 3 tech when a guy's supposed to be a one tech when the guy's supposed to be a 3 tech, and we're just rotating guys inside and out. So I'm saying Star Lotulelei. And not because he's going to be getting 3 sacks and he's going to have 7 tackles. Nah, fam. It's not going to be like that. Is more so the impact that he's going to give other players, right? Your F.A. Obadas, your Jerry Hughes, your Mario Addisons, your Greg Rousseau, your Boogie Bashers, right? Hold the point of attack and let my guys eat. That is why I feel he's going to be an impact player. Najee Harris, and that's why I couldn't take that bet. Najee Harris is going to have to go between the tackles. And when we stuffing up the middle, it's going to be very difficult. So I'm going to take that bet. Actually, I'm going to say under. I'm going to say under too. You know what? I can't say over. I know I like him, but I'm going to say under because I think we're going to be too impactful on defense for him to do that. So my first impact player is going to be my guy, Star Lotulelei. His return, we're going to find out if it's worthy or was it all hype. We didn't really need him in the first place. We still going to be some buns stopping the run. We're going to find out. But I think that we'll have an impact player in our guy, Star Lotulelei. So welcome back, Star Lotulelei. This is your opportunity to show that you are back. Hold the point of attack. Do what you do. Penetrate. Get in there like I got into wifey and now she's pregnant. And look, we're ready to get our 4th baby. I'm just saying. I penetrated. I didn't pull out. Pull out game weak. Super weak. And here we are, Mr. Inappropriate, back at it again. So let's go. So my impact player, number 1, is our guy, Star Lotulelei. Now, moving on to the next one. Who do you think my second player is? Chat room. Talk to me. Who are you putting as my second player? Who you got? Come on now. Impact player for this game. This game is going to be a big one. So Star Lotulelei is one of them. And while you guys are getting in the chat, and if you guys are watching this on the rerun, Get in the chat too. Let me know who you guys think is going to be mine. Give me your 3. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to hit up my guy, my man thinking out loud. Sac passe mon cher, well, man. Koto ye. Come on now. Sac passe Rico Suave. Gilliam should be used like Niners Juice. Oh, Mr. Juice. Yes. And you know what? He can definitely be used like that. But I think we have too many weapons for us to use him like use tech, right? Like Juice, right? We have Breida, Moss, Singletary. You know what I'm saying? For us to use Gilliam like that, I'm not saying that he can't because he's athletic enough that he can do it. But you're taking the rock away from, you're putting the rock in the, I don't want to say you're putting the rock in the wrong person's hands per se, but when it comes down to monetarily, you put the ball in your money guy's hands. And that's your Moss, Singletary, Breida, you know what I'm saying, Diggs and all that stuff. But it's not to say that he can't. He could just be the poor man's version of use tech or Juice, if you will. But I'm not mad at that comment. I'm really not mad at that comment. So who do you guys have? You guys are saying McKenzie. You guys are saying Gabe Davis, Edmonds, and Trey White. I have none of those players on my list, actually. Singletary. Ahmed Mathis says Singletary. Nope. Let me got Michael Zalit. Michael Zalit. Well, Mr. Zalit, I will tell you this. Micah Hyde is my second Bills impact player. Now, let me tell you something. There's a reason for that. There's a lot of speed on this Steelers receiving squad, right? You've got some quality receivers on the squad, right? You got Juju Smith-Schuster. You got me saying Juju Smith. Juju Smith-Schuster. You got Juju Smith-Schuster on that squad. I'm not saying the speedster, but he's still a quality receiver. He's a receiver that Ben Roethlisberger trusts. Then you got the Canadian Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool, 4.38 40. That boy can run and he can play. Then you got Deontay Johnson. That boy can run and that boy can play. You got some speed. You got Eric Ebron, not a slow poke. He can play. And you got Patty Freiermuth, playmaker. And you know who else is a playmaker? My guy, Scotty Blakely. Scott Blakely, welcome to the Bing Squad. Bing, biggity, bing. Let's go, baby boy. Let's happen it. My man from Chi-Town, Scott Blakely, welcome to the Bing Squad. You've been rocking with us for a minute. And even if it's for the season, I appreciate you, my G. You've been doing it too long. You've been watching me, and you've been supporting from day one. Much appreciated. That's much love, and I love that. Love that very much so. So I'm going to give that game day impact player to Micah Hyde. Now, in his tenure with the Bills, Micah Hyde is sitting at 13 interceptions. He had one huge year where he had 5 interceptions. Then it was a couple three interception years. Last year was the down year. Goose egg for interceptions. And I told you this before. I'm going to say it again. We need turnover-worthy plays from Micah Hyde. I don't dislike Micah Hyde. I like Micah Hyde. I like him a lot. I really do like him. But I need more from Micah Hyde. I need Micah Hyde turning that ball over because that's what makes this defense elevate. But in order for that defense to elevate, we needed a pass rush. So we got the pass rush with Greg Rousseau, Boogie Basham, Jerry Hughes, Mario Addison, you know what I'm saying? Starla Tula coming back, and I can go on and on and on and on and on. F.A. Obada. You feel me? But the one player that I feel that needs to step up, we've seen what Jordan Poirier can do. Jordan Poirier comes in and out every single day, and he's giving you everything he's got. You know that. So is Micah Hyde. But Micah Hyde, to me, is the guy that surveys the backfield. No fly zone. You cannot throw the ball anywhere you want because it's going to be a pick 6. I'm taking that and returning it to our guy, Josh the General Allen. That's all it is. Here, sir. Here's the ball. Go score us some ball. Go score some points. You know what I'm saying? Wifey's out here saying she loves Poyer. I love Poyer too. I do. I like Micah Hyde. I like Tremaine Edmonds. I like Mike Milano. I like Trey White. I like Levi Wallace. I like the whole squad. But you know what I need? I need Micah Hyde. Rico, Micah had an interception last year. Oh, I thought he was a goose egg. Oh, did he have that one tipped? You know what I'm saying? I think I remember that. It was a tip ball drill, and then boom, it was an interception. So I may be incorrect on that. Thank you for correcting me. You guys have to, you may have to double check that for me, but I'm not sure. But if you did have one, not enough. I need Micah Hyde with at least 4 and above, because that's telling me Because you put the ball back in Josh Allen's hands, that's 7 on the board. You guys know that. You know what I'm saying? So speed on that team is going to be crucial. This is where Micah Hyde comes in and is a game changer. Game changer. So my 2 players thus far, Starla Tulele and my guy Micah Hyde. Guess who my 3rd and final player is for this game? By the way, shout out to Buffalo Mayor. Nice new backdrop. Are you guys feeling this backdrop? It's not a backdrop, by the way. This is real deal. I should pour myself a drink right now. I should pour myself a drink. Let me pour you a drink. Ooh, I was about to give you guys some T-Pain. Yeah, I'll pour myself a drink right now. What do I got? I should get wifey to come and pour me some drinks. Nah, you good. Yo, Scott Blake, listen, this is let me take a poll. Should I keep the backdrop like this? Or should I just go do my regular? Or should I just, you know what I'm saying, go back and forth? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Y'all let me know. Wow. Wifey said, you have a podcast room. That is my bar. Get your black ass out. Okay. All right. My man Michael says, hey, pour it up, Rico. The bar fits you, if you ask me. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. I feel you. Thank you, folks. I appreciate that. If you guys want me to hold it down at the bar, I'm gonna tell you, there's gonna be some games where I'm like, give me a second. Let me get that. You guys know about this? I gotta represent for my peoples, man. Let me see that. You guys know about this? You guys do not know about this. That Babaku rum. Cause it'll get you drunk. I'll tell you, man. It'll get you loose. But anyway, back to the program. Last and not least, there's one player that is going to be an impact player for us going into this game to set the tone, to hold it down, to hold it down, to lead these guys, to lead these men. You know, you guys already know who I'm talking about, right? Come on, give it to me. There it is. Dawson Knox. Womp womp. Not Dawson Knox. I'm sorry. Can't do it. Give it to me now. Who is that one player that's going to set the tone? Set the tone and get these things going. First game. Thank you very much. My man Sean Smith. You deserve that. Let's go, man. Cole Beasley would have been great. I'm telling you, Cole Beasley would have been great. You know what I'm saying? But it's Josh Allen. Joshua Allen. Let me tell you something, man. This season is going to be a special one because Josh Allen came out of nowhere. Josh Allen came out of nowhere. You know what? My man Namdi knows what it is, man. Namdi said it, man. The general. The general. You get things started with the general. How you get it started? You start with him. You start with him. You protect Allen. You get the weapons around him. You get him ready. You get him mentally ready. You got him week 1 playing at 1 o'clock. Fam. Get this guy at home. The crowd is going to be going wild. You know it. Somebody said, take no prisoners. You damn right, take no prisoners. When you have this guy, Josh Allen, with the C on his chest, bow. You feel me? You got him with the C on his chest. Let me get that right. You got this guy with the C on his chest right there. That's the guy that's going to lead the way. And you got him going against Big Ben. You know they're going to be the comparisons. Big Ben versus Josh Allen. Everybody compare the two. Rah, rah, rah. You know what? My man Josh is going to be like, all right, I'm going to end this comparison right now. Watch me do what I do. Now, here's a real question for y'all. Does he throw for over 350 yards this game? Here's a bet for you, Truth to Hearts. Josh Allen, let me ease it in for you. 330 over under. Josh Allen, 330 over under. What you got? This goes for everybody. Josh Allen throws for 330 yards. Under or over? Wifey says over. And the difference between this year and last year is now he's going into the season with receipts and being great. You goddamn right. Receipts is a hell of a thing, man. You can't go into a store and say, I'd like to return this. Sir, do you have your receipts? No? Get out. Until you show me receipts, I don't believe you. So we got to go into this season with receipts. Stephon Diggs is coming in with receipts. Oh, y'all don't know who I am? Let me show you. That's what's happening. My man Jonathan says, hey, man. Is it Bays or Bayaz? Or is it IS? I'm just going over. Oh, I got Bills Mafia. Let me click on that. Oh, my thing is frozen up. There we go. Bills Mafia says, yo, I got 100 on it. Ooh, somebody take my man's money away. Somebody take his money away. He's betting. He says under that. Ronald Enoch says, yo, he's going for over 400 yards. I'll take that. Yo, Truth to Heart says, yo, I'll take that under if you take the over on Najee. Yo, you a fool. I'm just saying, folks, it's a tough one. Most disrespected QB in the league, proven wrong. You know what, though? I don't know if Josh Allen is disrespected anymore. I think there's a lot of respect put on Josh Allen's name. This boy is a top 100 player in the game. Top 10. That tells me coaches know what he's about. That tells me the fans know what he's about. And that also tells me his peers know what he's about. Trust and believe. He is not someone that is taken lightly. They will not take this man lightly, whatever. He is not disrespected in any way. It used to happen year 1 and year 2. Year 3, he says, yo, everybody shut your ass up. Watch out. I'm here now. And a lot of this has to do with Brian Daboll. I'm going to say it, man. Brian Daboll has prepped this boy ready to roll. And I got to give much respect to Brian Daboll because Brian Daboll's been holding it down. I'm telling you, man. And I'm the first to tell you, I was shitting on Brian Daboll. Get this bum out of here. He doesn't know what he's doing. This, that, and the third. Now, man, that boy's my buddy. That boy's my buddy. I was about to get into that 50 Cent, my buddy. If you guys don't know about that, I'm just saying. I kind of aged myself. I am, but that's not 90s. That's 2000s, man. My buddy, yo, you guys don't know about that buddy. I'm aging myself, man. 2000s hip hop, that was me, man. Mike Jones, the South, when the South was doing this thing, the G Unit was doing this thing, then my man, the Game was doing it. Listen, I digress. You feel me? But folks, let's recap. Oh, hold on a second. My man Thinking Out Loud's got something to say. What's my man Thinking Out Loud's got to say? He goes, hey, man, you're like Denzel from Training Day, man. You don't miss. Yo, salute to my guy. Thinking Out Loud. Yeah, boy. Sometimes I sometimes miss. Sometimes I miss. Ask wifey, I don't miss. Hey, ba-dum-bum. So, folks, let me tell you this. We have a big game coming this Sunday. So let's hope that our impact players make a difference. They can't come in being a dud. By the way, shout out to my guy, Jeff King in the building. Hey, Jen, I hope you're settling in well. Congrats. My man's always showing love. No doubt about it. Jeff King, you should have saw, you're usually my guy like that references my music. I was giving them that Teddy Pendergrass. Turn out the lights. They don't know about that song, man. Man, I'm going to play that shit before I go to bed. That shit is nice. Yo, you better watch out. You better watch out if I turn the lights on you, girl. You better watch yourself. I'm just saying. So, folks, big game this Sunday. Your boy Lettuce, what's happening, man? He says, yo, even Nick Wright isn't willing to clown on Allen anymore. I know my buddy. Oh, shit, your boy Lettuce knows my buddy. Okay, KK. All right, here we go. You got me going 2000s now. You got me saying, okay, KK. Yo, Rico, your jokes, man. I got you, kid. I got you. Yo, listen, folks, let me say this, man, before I get out of here. We have impact players that are going to be changing the game. And I'm going to actually, let me do this. Let me do this for y'all. Listen, that's a T-Pain thing, man. You know what it is, man. Teddy Pendergrass down. My man Namdi knows what it is. So check this out, folks. Let me say this. So hold on. Michael says, yo, Rico, you trying to put in work with the wifey while she's on the show? He doesn't know, folks. He doesn't know. I've already done that multiple times. And she preggo right now, so it works. Salute to Angus Cons. Go Bills, and I appreciate that. Let me give it a bell. Let me give it that bell because that's a big super chat right there. I appreciate you. That's love right there. Yo, my man. Rico is going to be like TKO. Listen, not so yet. Not just yet. Yo, Rico, you going live? Am I going live? Always live. I'm live all the time. You feel me? I need to turn it down. What happened? Yeah, I am going live. Sunday after the game, you best believe I'm going live. Tune in. This is the only place you want to be after the game. I'm going to tell you that right now because I'm live on direct and I cannot promise which Rico is going to show up. Docile Rico that doesn't cuss or is rated R Rico, depending on how we do. I'm just saying. Sergio Chavez. Yo, the general is on a whole different level. He said he was a people pleaser, and now if he doesn't love it, they don't run it. That's big dog talk. Let me say something to you. Let me put it this way. When you have a quarterback like Allen that's taking that big a leap, especially from last year, that only tells you that A, he's extremely comfortable with the playbook. He knows it front to back. And when you know something front to back, you can now experiment. You can now change the game up, audible, this, that, and the third. You can do a whole bunch of things that set you apart from your peers, that set you apart from what you were the year before. So when you have an Allen saying, yo, I used to be a people pleaser. Oh, you want me to run this, coach? Yes, coach. Oh, you want me to do this, coach? You got it, coach. This year, oh, coach, you want me to do that? Nah, I'm good. I'm going to run this because you know what? I know this is what's going to happen because this guy's going to be here. Trust me. 6 on the board. Told you, coach. Coach is like, now, all right. So I'm going to call a play, but if you don't like it, you have all the abilities to change the plays on the go because I trust you as an offensive coordinator. But Allen has earned that trust. So now I feel badly for defenses trying to stop Allen because he's got all the confidence in the world. And when a man has confidence or a woman has confidence or anybody is dealing with confidence on their side where they know it, it's very difficult to stop. Very difficult to stop. So y'all better watch out now. Y'all better watch out. My man, Mr. Jollymon, says, yo, crank that volume up all the way. It's going to be a loud one on Sunday. I'll tell you that right now. It's going to be a loud one, man. Truth to Heart says, yo, Rico acting like he interviewed for a video. X video sponsorship. Nah, fam. Yo, you a fool. So, folks, listen. Before I get out of here, recap. The Bills are facing the Steelers at home. Big Ben's going to be coming out. Impact player in Big Ben. Impact player in Najee Harris. Impact player, in my opinion, is going to be Minkah Fitzpatrick, right? We've got to pay attention to those players because those are the guys that are going to be in and around the ball, trying to leverage their team into a victory. This is where our three have to come in and just beat their chest and be that impact of a player to get that W for the squad because all that matters is that W, right? My man Scott Blake says, yo, well, hope you record some live reaction, Rico. A Bills win is great. A Rico reaction is priceless. You ain't wrong with that. You ain't wrong with that. I try, and I think what's asking is if am I going to record myself live? I think that's what you're saying, Scott. Live while watching the game. I've done that before. It's difficult for me because I get too into the game where I don't even look to entertain and do that. I'm zoned in. She's seen me before. She knows how crazy I get, and it wouldn't be fun. That's why I take my pent up anger and my excitement, and I wait for the game. I did it once when the Bills lost to the freaking Texans. I was absolutely drained. I was drained. Wife walking, she was watching with me, was just as drained. So, but that game it hurts still to this day. It hurts still to this day. But anyway, what my man Kingpin is dropping dimes? What's Kingpin saying? Did Kingpin come in and drop something on us? But anyway, folks, impact player from the Panthers. You got me saying Panthers. From the Steelers, we know it. Big Ben, Micah Fitzpatrick, Najee Harris. Impact players from the Bills, in my opinion, Star Lotulelei, Josh Allen, and Micah Hyde. We need those. It is a necessity. Josh Allen definitely has to show up, because if Josh Allen doesn't show up, it's not the same team. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, let me get this off my chest. We're back at it again on Friday. Guess what? My phone is up and running. Remember I told you guys I got a new phone, so I had to set my phone up because I had an app that had that phone number that I can get people calling in live. I want to make Friday's show a fan. I don't want to call it a fan, because I don't see you guys as like, oh, my fans. I hate that. I will not. I see you guys. I honestly, truly see you guys as fam. So it's going to be a fam show. Y'all call in. You guys already know what it is. The deal is, if you are a Bing Squad member, you are a subscribed member to the Bing Squad, you have the number. You guys call in, and I'm going to take phone calls. You might want to vent and say, man, I think that we need to do this and this, and this is how we're going to win. You may just want to come and say, yo, man, I just want to chop it up and say hi to you. But we are going to make this a fan show. And I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be great. We're going to bring that shit back. And you know what I'm thinking I'm bringing back? I think I'm going to bring back coming on live with me. So on Friday's night shows, I might give you guys the pin and say, yo, who wants to join me? You know what I'm saying? If you guys are wanting it, I'll give you a 5-10 minute segment, 5-minute segment where we chop it up and we move on to the next one. It's the Bing Squad. I'm telling you. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about and you guys want to join the Bing Squad, supportbf.com. It's that simple. Join the Bing Squad, and that's how you become part of the exclusive Bing Squad family. So, that being said, folks, until next time, it's been great. Y'all were great. I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. We have 200 people rocking with your boy. I'm telling you right now, man. Everything that you guys do, I take it in. I take constructive criticism and I bring it back to try to give you the best show possible. Am I perfect? Hell no, I'm not perfect. I've got a lot of things to work on. But I have fun doing what I do. And this is why I think that you guys like it. So I'm going to try to keep doing that and keep bringing you guys the heat, keep bringing you guys the love, keep bringing you guys the energy. And we're going to do it again on Friday. People seem to like standing up Rico. All right. People seem to like the new backdrop, if you will. Wifey's not about that, but it is what it is. So, folks, if you guys enjoyed the show, do me a favor, smash that like before you get out of here. If you guys know fans of the Bills that just don't know who the Buffalo Fanatics are, don't know the Rico Report, invite them. Trust me, I'll make sure that they're welcome and they're at home. They find themselves at home. So, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, you guys be good, be safe out there, and until next time, it's your boy, and I'm gone.